Mad Squad, what's howling? It's Joe, aka Mad Joe C. This is my review for the final episode of Marvel's Inhumans. So, at the end of episode 7, we saw that Gorgon was back alive, but he wasn't exactly himself because, like Black Bolt had told Karnak, going through Terrigenesis again, it produces kind of craziness and madness in a person, and so we saw that in Gorgon at the beginning of episode 8, and also he killed Declan, who was supposed to help Maximus go through his second Terrigenesis. So Gorgon, he's back, but he's not exactly himself, and so I feel Gorgon, even though he does have the madness, he's still in there, because when Black Bolt had placed his hand on his shoulder, and then when Karnak had said we're family, he came back for a good 15 to 20 seconds. So he comes back every so often throughout the episode, and so I feel it'll take a while, but I do feel that he can become himself again, and all of the craziness and stuff can leave him. Louise appeared again, and honestly, I did not think we were going to see her again. We last saw her, I think it was 6. It wasn't 5. It was 6 when we last saw Louise, and I didn't think we were going to see her again, so it was cool that she appeared once again. And her and Medusa, over the course of the episodes, they've really bonded each other, being with each other the whole time, and they both became friends, and neither of them really had any friends, so it's cool that they became friends throughout the course of the episodes. And Medusa needed Louise's help to, one, protect the Terrigen crystals, which she stole because Maximus was trying to go through Terrigenesis again, and then second, she needed her help to, I guess, find a base, or not a base, but a haven, a space for all of the Inhumans of Attilan, because since they had to evacuate since the dome had collapsed. So Attilan did end up getting destroyed. I predicted, or I had a theory that this would happen by the end of the season, and it wasn't exactly how I thought it would happen. I thought it would happen by Black Bolt using his voice to deal with Maximus, and it ended up in Attilan being destroyed. So he got destroyed because every hour Maximus had to place his palm over the scanner that was in the control room of Attilan, or else the dome would collapse on itself more and more. Either it would start breaking more and more, and so he was away with it from way longer than an hour, and so it was too late, and the dome just completely broke, and all of Attilan was exposed to all of space. Maximus was too dangerous to be left alone unchecked, so Black Bolt dealt with him. He put him in the bunker, and then finally we got to see Black Bolt use his voice again, other than the second episode where he just kind of grunted and it flipped that cop car over. We finally saw him use it, and he whispered, "Goodbye, brother," and it completely obliterated the whole entire entrance to the bunker, so that there's no way that Maximus could get out. When Attilan was destroyed, when it went in close on the king's chair, and all the writing started lighting up blue, what that is the Kree is the enemy that Black Bolt was talking about, this enemy that none of the royal family knew about, that Maximus didn't know about, that nobody knew about but Black Bolt and the High Council, because when they were kids, that one member of the High Council was talking to Black Bolt after he killed his parents and he was becoming king of Attilan. He was telling Black Bolt about this great enemy, their greatest enemy. So it was the Kree, and now that the dome is destroyed, the Kree know where Attilan is, because the dome is what hid the Inhumans from humans, from the Kree, from any other life form. Now that the dome's down, Attilan is exposed, and the Kree have found them. So the Kree, if they go to Attilan, there's nobody there. except Maximus, because even though Attilan was destroyed, Maximus is still alive because the bunker was made to withstand anything that happened to Attilan. So if we get a season 2 and we see the Kree go to Attilan and see that's destroyed, maybe they'll find, because nobody knew about the bunker either. So if they find the bunker, then let's say they find the bunker and they would find Maximus. I don't know what they would do with Maximus, but it would be like a really cool concept or plot, kind of, if they make a season 2, you know, they find Maximus and they use him somehow, or either Maximus teams with them. And it isn't like the Kree are characters or people that we've seen a lot and would get bored of seeing again, because we haven't seen them too much really in the MCU. We saw them in one movie, which is Guardians of the Galaxy. We saw them in, I believe it was only one or maybe a few episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it wasn't that many, so we haven't seen them that much really. And if they're introduced in Inhumans Season 2, then it gives them an opportunity to work them into the MCU more and flesh them out more. I know that they're going to be in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5 as well, which will definitely help flesh them out more and more. But if they're in Inhumans Season 2 as well, I think it would still be fine and just give the Kree more development. There was more story development developing Maximus and Black Bolt's like broken brotherhood relationship, because we finally learned why Black Bolt accidentally did what he did and killed his parents. So when they were kids, Maximus gave the stamp of approval on a document saying that his parents had allowed to have surgery done on Black Bolt, which was not true. It was Maximus who did that. He gave the thing to Black Bolt, saying it was their parents who did it. Black Bolt believed Maximus, and so he was sitting down and his parents were talking to him. He brought this up and he was like, why? And so when he said that, he killed his parents. Black Bolt and Maximus's relationship is really, it's similar to Thor and Loki's, except I actually see it's kind of like more darker and like just more terrible. I don't mean terrible as in like writing or anything. I mean terrible as in like Thor and Loki's relationship is not the best, but you know, as we saw in Thor Ragnarok, they're still pretty much okay. They've learned to accept how each of them are. But then Black Bolt and Maximus is like, dang, like this is just bad. Like, this is bad. At the end of the episode, we finally got to see all of the Inhumans in their, or at least the royal family. We got to see all the royal family in their outfits again. Black Bolt even had an updated outfit, and at first I thought he had the wings. I was gonna be like, oh my gosh, he has the wings. In the comics he has wings like Spider-Man's web wings when he does that. Black Bolt has the same thing in the comics, and he could fly in the comics, but he didn't fly in the TV show because it is a TV show, and I understand TV show budget. But it was cool that he still had like a little cape, and you couldn't tell exactly where they were, so I assume they got like a whole entire domain or just like a whole entire island to themselves, because you could see all the citizens of Attilan there, or all of Attilan there. You could see everybody was there, so wherever it was, it fit. It's like an entire island or domain exclusively for the Inhumans to coexist on Earth. I'd also like to mention the CGI and just Lockjaw overall. Lockjaw, it was so awesome seeing a giant teleporting dog on the TV screen. I never thought we would see that in the MCU. It was so awesome too. And the CGI was amazing. It was amazing how Lockjaw was included in every single episode and in multiple scenes in every episode. He wasn't just like in one scene for one episode, then he was gone for a few episodes, then back in episode. He was in every single episode in at least 2 or 3 scenes, and the CGI looked absolutely amazing. Overall, I really enjoyed Marvel's Inhumans, and I hope it gets a season 2. I really do, especially with the way it ended. It didn't end as in the ending where it's like, you definitely know they set this up for a season 2. They have to make a season 2. It was an ending where they set it up, and it's the possibility that it could happen, but it isn't forced and needs to happen. Like, it ended with them just being on Earth, and now they're gonna live a new life on Earth. And the Kree now know where Adelan is, but they go to Adelan. I mean, nobody's there except Maximus. So if they find the bunker and find Maximus, but so that's how it ended. But it didn't end as in there needs to be a season 2. I still hope it gets one though. If I had to say, I don't think I have a favorite episode just because different things happened in different episodes that I enjoyed more than others. So I can't say I have a favorite episode, but I just enjoyed the whole show overall. Let me know what you guys think. What are all of your thoughts on the whole entire first season of Marvel's Inhumans? I say first season because in the promos they've stopped saying series and they're now saying season again. So I don't know. Hope we could get a season 2. I don't know. If we get a season 2, I hope it gets the Iron Fist treatment. Iron Fist, it got backlash, criticism. I enjoyed it, but from the general audience, it got backlash, criticism. But it's still getting a season 2, and I believe it has a new showrunner now, so they're going to listen to what everybody said and configure everything into season 2 to make it on par with the rest of the Netflix shows. I really hope Marvel's Inhumans gets that same treatment because I really think it could be that show that's with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I believe it has potential. I enjoyed the first season. I hope they keep the same cast and everything. I just hope that they configure, if they make a second season, they configure it to everyone's needs. They listen to what everybody didn't like and they just make it into something that people would want to watch. And yes, I'll definitely be doing reviews for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5 when that premieres December 1st. This is going to be awesome. Like, Kree, space people, like what looks like a poor man's Star-Lord. That promo looks sick. Space adventures with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with new people. It is going to be absolutely awesome and I cannot wait. If you enjoyed my review for the last episode of Marvel's Inhumans, let me know what you thought. Links on my social media will be down below in the description box. There are 2 like buttons. Be sure to hit the button with the thumb pointing up. Share this video to anyone you feel enjoy. If you are new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button and ding dong notification bell to join the Mad Squad on our journey to 10,000 subscribers. My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. Hope you all have a marvelous day. Mad out.